Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
A big crowd on hand for homecoming at Bill Power Stadium. Uniontown High School as the Red Raiders welcome in the Fighting Tigers of Ironton, Ohio. Brian Morozak alongside Tony Inola, Billy Dice behind the camera on our YouTube live video stream, and Nick Barczyk back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law studios. Tony is your starting lineups. They're being brought to you by SWGI Specialists, now U.S. Digestive Health at Uniontown. A different name, but the same team, providing the same exceptional digestive care to our communities, and wishing the best of luck to our Fayette County teams. Tony?
All right, Brian, thanks much. For the offensive side of the Uniontown Red Raiders today, at left tackle will be Connor Hebda, 6'1", 225-pound senior. The left guard today will be Gavin Schradel, a 6', 235-pound sophomore. Center, Aiden Bram, a 6'3", 300-pound sophomore. The right guard will be Joe Workman, a 5'9", 190-pound junior. And the right tackle will be Kyler Tibby, a 6'5", 250-pound junior. The tight end today will be Nate Heiss, 5'9", 180-pound sophomore. The wide receivers today will be number 10, Marcus Evans, a 6'3", 180-pound sophomore. Taylor Galloway, a 5'9", 155-pound sophomore. And Cam Dugan, a 5'8", 160-pound junior. The running back today will be Tayshawn Jackson, getting the start, a 5'10", 160-pound junior. And the quarterback today will be Braden Hinsey, a 6 foot, 160-pound junior. On the defensive end for the Red Raiders, the defensive end on the left side will be Nate Heiss. Defensive tackle on the left side will be Connor Hebda. On the right side, defensive tackle will be Cannon Hazel. And the right defensive end will be Kyler Tibby. The nose guard will be Tayshawn Lewis. Three linebackers across will be Harry Evans, Marcus Evans, and Cam Dugan. And in the secondary, the cornerback will be Gavin Radford. And on the right side will be Zion Hops. And the safety today will be Taylor Galloway. For the Ironton Fighting Tigers offensively, left tackle will be Caleb Jacobs, a 6'4", 285-pound senior. Left guard will be Jace Williams, a 6', 205-pound junior. The center today will be Carter Bridges, a 5'9", 240-pound junior. The right guard getting a start today will be John Weaver, a 6', 220-pound sophomore. He's starting in place of Xander Hearn. And the right tackle, also not the starter. Normally, Ben Gilliams normally starts, and instead it'll be Carson Akers, a 6', 235-pound junior. Tight end today will be Tyson Cox, a 6', 200-pound senior. The running backs today will be Zane Williams, a 5'9", 200-pound senior, and Tyson Harvey, a 5'10", 175-pound junior. The wideouts today will be Braden Baker, a 5'10", 175-pound senior, and Bryson Mullins, 5'10", 175-pound junior. And Easton Caudill will get the split end start today at 5'11", 190-pound freshman. The quarterback today will be Caden Edwards, a 5'11", 180-pound junior. Defensively, Mason Wheeler will be the left defensive end, a 6', 240-pound junior. Nose tackle will be Aiden Hensley, a 5'11", 230-pound senior. And the right defensive end will be Braden Lynn, a 5'11", 215-pound junior. A couple changes on the linebacking staff today. Zane Williams starts on the outside at 5'9", 200-pound senior. He'll also be winged out by the other outside linebacker, Jason Hughes, a 5'11", 175-pound sophomore. Tyson Cox will get the start at inside instead of Kalen Grace. And also Ethan Sutton will get the start at 5'10", 205-pound junior. Defensively in the backfield, the cornerbacks Braden Baker, 5'10", 175-pound senior, and Ashton Lane, a 6'3", 180-pound junior. And the two safeties, Tyson Harvey and Bryson Williams.
And Tony mentioned some of the players out for Ironton. They include linebacker Brock Briggs, Kylan Grace, who's a linebacker and a running back, Tyler Carmen, another linebacker, running back, Maddox Markle, cornerback and wide receiver, Xander Hearn, right guard, Ben Gilliams, right tackle, and Bryson Kearns, wide receiver. So they have some holes to fill this afternoon as well.
Have some holes to fill, but the thing of it is, Brian, when you got about an 80-man roster, you just kind of plug and play here and see what happens. So they've got some starters coming in. Probably have also seen some experience. You can see Cox on the inside linebacker already has 14 tackles. So, you know, some of these guys already have some experience for Ironton.
And a couple of question marks on the Uniontown side as well. It looks like David Settles will not be able to play. Michael Thomas listed as questionable. Not sure about his status. And Anthony Sheffy also out of the lineup for Uniontown.
Well, and those are three big players for Uniontown. We've seen Settles have a good start to the season, except for a couple injuries here. And also Thomas. Thomas is crucial in the backfield, but if he can get the start, that's a big boost for Uniontown. But if not, they're going to have to rely again on Tayshawn Jackson, and he's going to have to carry the load for the Red Raiders.
We'll take a 60-second timeout. Be back with the opening kickoff. Ironton taking on Uniontown. Homecoming at Bill Power Stadium here on WNBS.
Uniontown Detailing offers an all-inclusive auto care experience. Services include full auto detailing, professional ceramic coatings, window tinting, undercoating, paintless dent repair, and more. Uniontown Detailing has moved to a new location on 255 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown. Stop by and check them out today. Best of luck this season to all local teams from Uniontown Detailing.
Guess we're back a little early, Tony, from that 60-second timeout. Brian Morozak alongside Tony Hanola. Again, Billy Dice behind the camera on our YouTube Live video feed. And Nick Barczyk back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law Studios. Uniontown on the home Maroons with white numbers, and the Ironton Fighting Tigers. If there's ever a day the Cleveland Browns would play Uniontown, Tony, it's today. They look exactly like the Cleveland Browns on the road.
They look exactly like the Cleveland Browns, and hopefully it's one of those things where got a little Pittsburgh pride, and the Uniontown Red Raiders might pull an upset here, so we'll see what happens.
Game time temperature around 80 degrees. Certainly a heat wave here for early October.
Yeah, to be honest with you, it's going to be smoking out there. I wouldn't be surprised to see a bunch of cramps happen during the game, and it's one of those things where this heat, especially 3:30 in the afternoon, with a 3:30 start, a little bit different than what these guys are used to playing in. So hopefully everybody's hydrated and ready to go.
And certainly a rare Saturday home game for Uniontown, with it being homecoming. They actually held the homecoming dance, Tony, last night, and they're going to wait until halftime here today to crown the homecoming queen.
Yeah, a little bit different. We're used to seeing it on a Friday night, that's for sure. But this Saturday afternoon action's a little bit different for us as well.
Yeah, haven't done too many Saturday games over the years. We're actually talking, you did the California Carmichael's game, I think back in 2021. We did a game there under the lights on a Saturday. And, of course, back in the day, did a lot of Geibel games on Saturdays. The old swamp when they didn't have lights over there at Geibel High School. Of course, had some rivalry games there against Fraser as well, but certainly brings back some memories. And when I was growing up, Tony, my high school did not have lights, Woodland Hills, and they played a lot of Saturday games at home as well because they didn't have lights, the Wolverine, until the mid to late 90s.
Yeah, I do remember that. There used to be a lot of Saturday afternoon games football-wise. I remember Fraser used to play all their home games in the afternoon as well. So it's a little bit different, and like I said, a little bit later than usual. Normally the starts are about 1 o'clock, but, 3:30 starts, so hopefully everybody's rested and ready to go.
One other Fayette County school actually in action this afternoon as well. Brownsville down at Couple Stadium on Pittsburgh's south side, battling Carrick. Also South Allegheny playing a conference game at Shadyside Academy. So just 3 games on the docket. And our out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by the sports medicine team at the WPIAL Medicine Uniontown Hospital. Fayette County teams in action last night, of course, here on WNBS. Ringgold knocking off Laurel Highlands 47-7. How about Albert Gallatin playing as an independent? Colonials now 7-0, defeated Clear Spring, Maryland yesterday, 62-27. Du Bois a 38-24 win over Connellsville in the game. Tony, you brought us last night. California 50-0 win over Carmichael's.
Yeah, and California looked pretty good. And, typical California as well, Brian. We're used to seeing those big backs, and they have another one in Malachi Peak. And, again, 6'2", 230. And when you get that kind of size, and especially in single A, it's tough to bring somebody like that down.
Opening coin toss ongoing now at midfield. Waiting for an indication. Actually talking on the Ironton side. I'm going to assume they won the opening coin toss. They did. And they want the football. Ironton will work left to right as we describe it here in the opening quarter. And a couple of close Big Six games last night as well, Tony. Chartiers Valley, a 36-35 win over Bell Vernon. They scored a touchdown late, decided to go for 2 in the win, and they got it. And Trinity upsetting Thomas Jefferson 33-22. Of course, the Mustangs of Laurel Highlands will take on Bell Vernon next week. We'll have that game for you here on WNBS on Friday night, along with Uniontown's game against Northern Garrett, Maryland. Those will be our 2 games on Friday night next week.
Well, yeah, and Bell Vernon, a little bit of a down year, especially after having a couple great teams over the last few years. And it's one of those things I think that some of the players might have transferred out or whatever, but they didn't have a whole lot of kids coming out at first. Only, like 32 kids, I think. And really it's kind of showing here now, especially with injuries on the Bell Vernon end.
Nick Smith will kick off for Uniontown. Back deep to receive Caden Edwards, number 7, and Easton Cottle, number 14. You have Edwards on the near side and Cottle on the far side here for the Fighting Tigers of Ironton, Ohio. 8th season for Trevin Pendleton, their head coach, 87-15 overall record. Again, they're 5-1. Lost to Wheelersburg last week, Tony. That was an upset, 24-15.
Yeah, it's surprising, as you mentioned. State champions a couple years in a row, so a very good program and a really good test for Uniontown here today.
And 15-1, winning the Ohio Division 5 championship last season. Looks like the officials are getting set in their position. And we get this contest underway. Ironton brought a nice group of fans up here as well. And a lot of folks on our live stream, welcoming everyone from Ironton, Ohio, watching our broadcast here today. Appreciate you joining us on a Saturday afternoon as Nick Smith set for the run-up here for Uniontown. And it'll be a squib kick down the field. It gets scooped up by one of the up men. That's going to be Landon Thomas on the far side, and Thomas getting forward, and they're going to mark him here just at the 36-yard line, and that's where Ironton will start 1st and 10, Tony.
Yeah, just a 5-yard return right there, and just decided not to run. I thought he was actually going to try to pick up some speed, but just said, okay, let's get the offense started here. So let's see what Ironton can do against this Uniontown defense.
Caden Edwards is their quarterback. He's 5'11", 180-pound junior. Has thrown for 675 yards so far this season, 7 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. But has also rushed the football, Tony, for over 500 yards. He'll operate here out of the shotgun, sending a man in motion, and he'll call his own number, pulling it down with running room on the far side. Look out here. Caden Edwards spinning his way into Uniontown territory inside the 40, and Edwards brought down at the 38-yard line.
And again, a nice run, just a little misdirection there off the left side, and Edwards had a lot of wide open space. And a great pickup at first down.
A good safe play on the opening play from scrimmage for Ironton as Edwards again operates out of a pistol set. He's going to put it up here on 1st down. Looking for a quick out near side. The pass underthrown. The intended wide receiver there was Braden Baker, the 5'10", 175-pound senior. And again, they're without a couple of wide receivers here today as well, so they lost a little depth at that position with Kearns and Markle out of the lineup.
Right, and that ball right there was just underthrown a little bit. Cottle was wide open, had a Cam Dugan trying to come in and close the gap real quick, but Edwards just underthrew that one. 2nd
and 10 now from the Uniontown 39. Edwards back out of a pistol set, takes the snap, and again is going to pull it down himself. Edwards over the left side. Look out. Edwards inside the 20, inside the 15, down the far sideline, and Caden Edwards going 39 yards for an Ironton touchdown. And the Fighting Tigers strike first just 46 seconds into the game, Tony.
Yeah, pretty quick, and you can see this team is pretty loaded. There's no doubt about it. And Caden Edwards looks pretty good behind center.
So a 39-yard run for Edwards. He came into the game, 72 carries for 513 yards and 8 rushing touchdowns. That's his 9th rushing touchdown of the season. Ironton striking early. And now on for the extra point is David Fields. And trying to give Ironton a 7-0 lead. Kick is up on the way, and that kick is good. That was actually Beckham Waginger there, not Fields, on the extra point, but he sends it through, and Ironton leads Uniontown 7-0, 11-14 left here in the first, and we're back in 60 on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Does your car sound like it's saying, trade me in, trade me in, every time you start it up? Well, go to Ford of Uniontown and trade it in. That's right, your Uniontown Ford dealer is ready to assist you with a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV purchase. Ford of Uniontown has all the deals, all the inventory, and they are ready to deal. It has never been a better time to buy a Ford. Service is their top priority. No matter where you purchase your Ford car or truck, Ford of Uniontown will be happy to service it for you. They offer Ford-trained technicians, Ford-certified parts and service, 1-year, 12,000-mile parts warranties, and new state-of-the-art service equipment. Call or stop in today to see the hometown service of Ford of Uniontown, Route 40 West across from Applebee's. So listen to your car the next time you hear it say, trade me in, trade Let me in. Ford of Uniontown. Route 40 at the top of the hill.
It will be David Fields to kick off now for Ironton after Caden Edwards' 39-yard touchdown run. Wagginger adding the extra point, a 3-play, 64-yard drive that took 46 seconds off the clock, and that kickoff getting knocked down by Uniontown's Niza Thomas, and Thomas on the far side just getting across the 20 up to the 21-yard line. He was trying to bounce it out there, Tony, and tough to do against an Ironton team that has a lot of team speed.
Yeah, just really had no place to go. Actually, was probably fortunate that he got a hand on it there to stop it from going a little bit deeper into Uniontown territory, but did a nice job to corral it and at least return it at 1 yard, so Uniontown to start at their own 21.
You had a look at this Uniontown offense for the first time, led by quarterback Braden Hinsey, a 6-foot, 160-pound junior. And again, some question marks coming in on the Uniontown side for both Michael Thomas and Anthony Sheffy. Also, David Settles definitely out. So just like Ironton, Uniontown missing some bodies here today as Hinsey operates out of the shotgun. A late handoff and a fumble. Regaining there was Tayshawn Jackson trying to come forward, and Jackson loses 4. It'll be 2nd and 14.
Yeah, fortunately he was able to pick that up. If not, you would have had Ironton in excellent field position. So good job by Jackson just to scoop that up and try to do something with it.
But Tony, they're telling me last minute decision, Sheffy is out there for Uniontown today.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Just got that word. And we were told he would not play. So it is surprising, but the Red Raiders losing 5 on first down at 2nd and 15. Clean snap coming back. Jet sweep going near side on a little pitch pass going there to Cam Dugan, and no running room for Dugan. He'll lose another 2 back to the 15. It'll be 3rd down and 17.
Yeah, Dugan just, again, no place to go. Great pursuit here by this Ironton defense.
The Red Raiders trying to avoid a 3 and outs. Working behind the sticks from their own 14-yard line. 9:55 left here in the opening quarter. Ironton striking first on a Caden Edwards 39-yard touchdown run 46 seconds into the game.
Now they're going to have to give Hinsey a little time here. I'm sure he's going to try to put the ball up in the air, but going to have to give him some time and going to need some receivers to shake somebody loose here to try to pick up a first down.
Hinsey out of the shotgun, protector back to his right, little counter play going up the middle. I think that is Sheffy there on the carry. No, it's going to be number 2. That's going to be Jackson.
Right.
So Jackson with that jersey tucked up underneath the lower back pad there. Tough to pick up the number, but nonetheless, Jackson just getting back up to the 17, getting 3 yards. It'll be 4th and 14, and Uniontown will have to bring out the punting unit here early.
Yeah, and we know that this is Soup's favorite part of the game, especially in the high school end of it.
Well, Hunter Smithberger has done a great job punting this season for Uniontown.
Right.
He's standing back at the 3-yard line. And back deep for Ironton is Kalen Edwards around midfield. Check that. That's going to be Bryson Mullins, and Mullins will pick it up here at the 40-yard line, and Mullins shaking and baking. Mullins at the 30, trying to spin off a couple of Red Raiders. Will take it down to the 28. That's where Ironton will start 1st and 10. 8:36 left here in the first. 7-0 Ironton already. We're back at 30 on the C.R. Browner Group High School Sports Day.
Concerned about your heart health? At WVU Medicine, we believe your heart deserves world-class care, close to home and always within reach. Our non-invasive cardiology team uses advanced tests like stress tests and cardiac MRI to diagnose and monitor heart conditions without surgery. Call 877-WVU, the number 4-HRT, or visit wvumedicine.org/heart.
As we come back, Zane Williams had the football. He fumbled, and it was scooped up by Ironton's Braden Baker. And Baker, little scoop and score there, Tony, picked it up and takes it into the end zone for an Ironton touchdown. It goes a 29-yard combo TD run.
I was just going to say, looked like Williams fumbled that ball on about the 17-yard line and able to be scooped up and run in. So good job there by Ironton, right place, right time.
So Ironton now up 13-0. 8:23 left here in the first. Waginger on for another extra point. Line drive kick is up and through. With 8:23 left here in the opening quarter, 14-0 Ironton over Uniontown. Back in 60 on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Day.
The C. Harper Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive C. Harper Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
So Ironton, 2 quick touchdowns here in the opening 4 minutes, leading Uniontown now 14-0. The latest touchdown will get credited to Braden Baker. It will actually go as a 12-yard run for Baker, 17 for Williams before the fumble. Baker gets the touchdown. Waginger adds the extra point. Now the Red Raiders try to go back to work, down 2 touchdowns. Just taking the kick back up here to the 21-yard line as Uniontown looking for their first down of the game. On the return there for Uniontown was Gavin Radford.
Yeah, Radford, nice return there, a 15-yard return. Starts Uniontown out at their own 21-yard line.
As we said, Tony, really couldn't ask for a better homecoming here for Uniontown as far as the weather conditions this afternoon.
That's perfect. I tell you, it's a beautiful day all the way around. Just hope Uniontown can put some points on the board, get back in this game.
Start this drive from their own 21. Hinsey out of the shotgun with Tayshawn Jackson off to his left. Twin receivers to each side. Hinsey takes the snap, hand off to Jackson, hit behind the line and lost a yard. Braden Lynn, the first Ironton Fighting Tiger to get to Jackson. And he's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, Ironton just having their way, just pushing this offensive line around for Uniontown. And no place to go for Jackson at all.
7:28 left here in the opening quarter. Uniontown entering this game 2-4. Ironton 5-1, coming off a loss last week against Wheelersburg. Uniontown in the midst of a 3-game losing streak. They lost to Martins Ferry of Ohio last week here at Bill Power Stadium a week ago Friday. 2nd and 11 as Ironton showing blitz. The lefty Hinsey putting it up, looking across the middle. The pass was overthrown, intended there for Taylor Galloway. Almost intercepted there by Bryson Mullins. Mullins probably wishes he had that one back, Tony.
If he would have had that back, might have scored on that. And actually a pretty good throw there, but just overthrow Galloway by a hair. He was wide open across the middle. Would have been a first down for Uniontown, but just couldn't handle the pass.
Now 3rd and 10 from the Uniontown 21. Red Raiders 3 and out on their opening drive. Trying to put something together here against a tough Ironton defense.
Yeah, you just want to try to keep your defense off the field a little bit.
Especially on a hot Saturday afternoon. Hinsey back out of the gun, takes the snap. They're coming after him. A little screen far side, juggled and dropped. Intended there for the tailback, Tayshawn Jackson. So once again, Uniontown 3 and outs, and they'll have to bring on Hunter Smithberger again to send it away.
Smithberger might be the MVP in this game before it's all over with. Though he looked pretty good in warm-ups. I was watching him. He was punting pretty much 40, 45 yards most of the time. So let's see if he can do this.
Yeah, he's been very consistent all season long.
Yeah, see if he can change field positions here.
Standing back at the 8-yard line, awaiting the snap. And Mullins back deep as that snap gets by Smithberger into the end zone. It'll be a safety.
Blocked, and that high snap is what caused a little bit of a delay by Smithberger and no place to go, and defense was right on top of him.
So Smithburger's punt blocked, goes as a safety as the ball goes through the end zone with 6 minutes left here in the opening quarter. And a 16-0 lead now for Ironton over Uniontown with a free kick up coming in 30 seconds here on the C.R. Piranha Group High School Sports Night.
Amidar Transit, locally owned and operated by the Scott family, have been helping students travel to school safely in the Fayette County area for more than 4 years. Amidar Transit is a proud sponsor of Laurel Highlands High School sports and wishes all the area teams good luck. For more information about Amidar Transit, call them 724-439-3164, 724-439-3164, or stop by their office at 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown.
So Uniontown will have a free kick here after Smithburger's punt was blocked. Ball rolled through the back of the end zone. And the Red Raiders will send it away here from the 20-yard line. They'll bring out the tee. Of course, they have the option of punting it or kicking it. It'll be Nick Smith to kick it away here from the 20. And Ironton will have their normal kickoff return unit set to go here of Cottle and Edwards. And it'll go off on the far side. That'll be Cottle with a little juggle. He'll regain here at the 30-yard line. Cottle to 35-40. Easton Cottle up and at the 45-yard line. Good tackle there by Uniontown's Marcus Evans.
Yeah, great tackle by Marcus Evans. Looked like Cottle had a little room there, and Evans kind of stepped up and upended him. So nice tackle, but Ironton again to start in great field position on on Ironton's 45-yard line.
And Ironton 2 touchdowns already in this game, a 3-play drive on their initial drive of the game. Caden Edwards capping that off with a 39-yard touchdown run, and then Braden Baker scoring to make it 14-0 before the safety, which has Ironton with the football back. And a little pass here complete on the far side to Mullins, and Mullins into Uniontown territory, close to another first down. In fact, he'll carry a couple of Red Raiders with him and pick up 13 down to the Uniontown 42 to move the chains again for Ironton.
And really just kind of fought for all that extra yardage and able to pick up a first down for Ironton. Surrounded by a bunch of Uniontown players, but almost like the tush push kind of gave him a little bit extra, picked up an extra 3 yards on another first down.
Now they have it at the Uniontown 42, 5:03 left here in the opening quarter. Caden Edwards out of the shotgun. Zane Williams off to his right with a man in motion. And a little pitch pass going here to Bryson Kearns. Kearns cutting it up the field inside the 30. Kearns inside the 20. Kearns is still loose, and he'll carry a Red Raider into the end zone for another Ironton touchdown. Bryson Kearns. Last Red Raider there was Zion Hopes, but Hopes could not bring him down.
Well, we had Bryson Kearns listed as out, but he didn't look out on that play.
And it's now 22-0. As Ironton tries to add another score here with 4:39 left in the opening quarter, and they'll get another point tacked on there from Beckham Wagginger on the extra point. So 23-0. Ironton over Uniontown. 4:39 left here in the first. We're back at 60 on the C.R. Piranha Group High School Sports Night.
Do you have a job around the house that you just aren't sure how to tackle? Then it's time to call Fulham's Full Service, your Best in Fayette Gold Medal winner for professional maintenance and handyman. Fully licensed and insured, owner Cody Fulham does it all, from home renovations and repairs to landscaping and auto detailing. Needless to say, he's ready to help you. Call Fulham's today at 724-466-4194 and follow them on Facebook to learn more about their projects and the work they can do for you. You can go to Big Box Medical Office.
Now serving number 3,943.
Or,
Hi, come on in. How are you?
when you see doctors Paul Hartley and Mary Beth Riley, plus nurse practitioners Tara Bozek, Jessica Reckart, and Stacy Morris, you get one-on-one personal professional health care serving the area for over 3 decades. If you're looking for a primary care doctor, call Doctors Hartley and Riley at 724-437-1109 or online at ppcp.org. Or
Serving number 3,944.
Haven't even played, Tony. 7.5 minutes yet already. The Ironton Fighting Tigers up 23-0 over Uniontown here with 4:39 left in the first.
Yeah, and this is kind of what we were a little afraid of here coming into this game.
Just want to go back to the 5-yard line on the run back here for Uniontown. Radford taking it across the 20 up to the 22. So Uniontown will try to go back to work, still looking for their first down of the afternoon.
Yeah, it's been 3 and out on successive possessions, and right now it's one of those things. They've started out 21, 21, and 22-yard line. Just got to get something moving.
Start here for the 22 again with 6 foot, 160-pound junior quarterback Braden Hinsey. Reminder, we're back next Friday. More high school football. Laurel Highlands battling Bell Vernon at home. Also be here at Bill Power Stadium. The final home game of the year for the Red Raiders. They'll take on Northern Garrett, Maryland. That could be another tough opponent, Tony. They gave Uniontown a pretty good game a season ago. Another inside run going here to Tayshawn Jackson, and Jackson losing another yard back to the 21. It'll be 2nd and 11.
Yeah, right now Jackson 4 carries minus 3 yards.
I would have to think Uniontown's total offense and negative yards so far.
That would be correct. Minus 5.
2nd and 11 with 3:38 left here in the opening quarter. Uniontown trying to put something together here on homecoming. Hinsey with Jackson off to his right. 3 wideouts in the game as Hinsey takes the snap. Screen near side, and the ball goes right through the hands of the intended wide receiver there, Marcus Evans.
Yeah, and Hinsey would have a lot better numbers this season. We've seen a number of drops by Uniontown throughout the year, the games we've done. Probably, one game in that Laurel Highlands game, I think probably about 6 or 7 drops, and we've seen that in a few of these games. So it's one of those things where he's done a great job as a quarterback, but needs a little help on the receiver end.
And, Tony, we got confirmation that was Baker on that last touchdown, not Kearns. Whatever reason to us, the 18 looked like a 10. So our apologies up there. It was Baker, not Kearns, on the touchdown reception. Nonetheless, 23-0 Ironton, and Uniontown facing a 3rd down, and Hinsey's going to get sacked back at the 10-yard line. Brought down there by Zane Williams. Williams, the 5'9", 205-pound senior. The 4th down now for Uniontown.
Yeah, and Hinsey just nowhere to go as soon as he dropped back. Defense was in his face.
Once again, Smithberger back at his goal line as his last punt blocked. Mullins back deep to receive at midfield. Clean snap coming back to Hunter this time. No pressure. High punt. Angled off here at the near side, and Mullins will let it, actually he'll pick it up as it goes out of bounds here at the 47-yard line of Ironton. So Ironton will take over. 1:49 left here in the opening quarter, up 23-0, and we're back in 30 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Day.
Marcon Building Supply has provided the tri-state area with ready-mix concrete and building supplies for decades. Family-owned and operated and built on a foundation of trust, integrity, and exceptional quality, Marcon is your local leader for ready-mix concrete, precast, lumber, tools, electrical, plumbing, lawn care, and general building supply needs. Visit the store in Markleysburg or call Marcon today at 724-329-5542. Marcon Building Supply, your one-stop shop for all your home building and construction needs.
Edwards and Ironton going back to work with a long pass down the far sidelines, brought in by Tyson Harvey, and Harvey into the end zone for another Ironton touchdown.
53-yard catch and run. Edwards, a pretty strong-looking arm right there. And a great job getting open down there was Tyson Harvey.
And Ironton making this look easy early on, Tony. Now 29-0. Still have 1:31 left here in the first. And when we talked to Tim Bukowski, Uniontown's head coach, earlier this week, he said Ironton wasn't the only one upset about the loss against Wheelersburg. I was upset too because I knew after the loss we'd be facing an angry football team, as Waginger adds another extra point. And with 1:31 left here in the opening quarter, it's 30-0. Ironton over Uniontown. 1:31 left here in the first. We're back in 60 on the CR Product Group High School Sports Day.
In a world of of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
Your health is the most important thing to you. When you need physical therapy, find the best clinic to serve you. Movement Physiotherapy, now located off Route 40 on Pedro Drive, west of Uniontown, understands this and wants to help ease the stress. Tyler Gasick has over 10 years of experience helping people improve their health with physical therapy and is ready to help you. Tyler's from the Uniontown area and is committed to helping improve his community. To schedule your appointment, phone 724-912-PTPT or visit Movement Physiotherapy online at movementpp.com.
Fields descended away again for Ironton. The Fighting Tigers lead the Red Raiders 30-0, spoiling Uniontown's homecoming so far. Radford here on the kick return, trying to break a couple of tackles, but Radford just able to get the Uniontown 25 where he's brought down. And the Red Raiders will get the football back here again, down 30. They've started running the clock already here, Tony.
Yeah, it's pretty tough being down 30-0 and still time left in the first half.
Because usually you stop the clock after the kick returns. They're letting it run right now.
Yep. We want to find out who the homecoming queen is.
Yes. Uniontown try to get something going here on offense. With Hinsey out of the shotgun. And Jackson off to his left. And 3 wideouts in the game. And Ironton, I think, making their first mistake so far this afternoon, jumping off sides.
And they did jump offside. You know, we've seen Hinsey draw a few defenses off that way. Must have a pretty good hard count there. Plus, I think the anticipation. You pretty much have Ironton just pinning their ears back and getting ready to go.
1st and 5 now. Red Raiders probably don't even have to snap it here as they started running the clock again. Down to 15 seconds left here in this opening quarter. Uniontown positioning the troops here on the line. Down to 9 seconds left. Let's see if Hinsey snaps it. He will. Handoff up the middle going to Tayshawn Jackson, and Jackson will lose a yard back to the 29. That'll be the final play of this opening quarter. All Ironton, a 30-0 lead over Uniontown after 1. We're back with second quarter action in 60 seconds here in the C.R. Parada Group High School Sports Day.
Hey everybody, Friday night under the lights are back. High school football is more than a game. It's about community, teamwork, and pride. Just like our local heroes who serve our nation. Fayette County Recorder of Deeds is proud to honor our veterans with the Veteran ID program. By recording your DD214, veterans can receive a secure photo ID and access discounts at participating local businesses. Support our student athletes. Support our veterans. Together we build a stronger Fayette County.
Good times and good food. It's all at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown, family owned and operated. Potter's has been a staple in the Uniontown community since 1950. So get out of the house and make your next night out at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown. Call them up at 724-438-9835. That's 724-438-9835. Or visit Potter's on Facebook. We'll see you at Potter's.
We'll flip sides of the field here for the second quarter with Uniontown down 30-0. Red Raiders will work left to right. And coming up at halftime, they'll crown the homecoming queen here today as well. The near sides of the stands here, Tony, pretty packed this afternoon.
Yeah,
one of the better crowds we've seen for a Uniontown football game.
Well, I'll tell you what, when you look over on this side, Brian, and you see the parking lot over there, and they're parked all the way down Grant Street. It's pretty impressive. Uniontown's going to get caught for false start.
Well, initially it looked like one of the linemen for Ironton on the defensive side, that was Braden Barber, appeared to come across, but nothing was called. And then the Red Raiders flipping forward there with Dugan.
And Dugan just kind of got caught leaning, so to speak.
There's a false start called. And the football now back at the Uniontown 24. It'll be 2nd and 11.
Both teams exchanging 5-yard penalties here on this possession.
11:13 left on a running clock here in the second quarter. They must have mutually agreed on the field, Tony, just to start the continuous clock now, because you haven't even had a play run here in the second quarter. You're down under 11 minutes.
Well, you got a long way home.
Hinsey looking deep far side, single coverage, and that pass is intercepted. Great play by the Ironton defensive back, Ashton Elaine, to get position to make that interception.
Tell you what, I was impressed with the catch. He had excellent position defensively, but to come up with that catch, great job there.
Taylor Galloway was the intended wide receiver there for Uniontown.
Really nice play there by Lane. Now good field position again, 45-yard line of Ironton.
They're up 30-0. Have totally dominated the Red Raiders so far in this game. Again, Uniontown still without a first down. Late checking in here on the Ironton side is Zane Williams. He's now positioned behind Caden Edwards. And now we'll get reset here on his left hip as Edwards takes the snap, hand off to Williams with a huge hole. Williams cutting up the field, and Williams is loose. Williams is going to outrun Uniontown into the end zone for another Ironton touchdown. This one a 55-yard run.
Wow. Talk about quick strike offense. Williams pretty much untouched. And you're right, Brown, 55-yard touchdown run. And he gets his first score of the day.
Coming at the 9:30 mark of the second quarter. But Ironton up 36-0. I've never, Tony, actually seen the running clock start in the opening quarter of games we've done, and that's what happened here today.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate. There's no doubt about that. But
and unless the teams request it, generally the PIAA rules aren't to start it until the second half. If you get to 35, it's the extra point added there by Waginger. And it's a 37-0 lead for Ironton over Uniontown. 8:52 left on a running clock here in the second. We're back at 60 on the CR Product Group High School Sports Day.
Your heat on the fritz? Your AC stopped working? Your pipes backed up? Did your lights go out? Well, for all your heating, air conditioning, electric, and plumbing emergencies, Chips Residential Services is here for you. Located right in Uniontown and offering 24-hour emergency service, let the experts at Chips help you through all your emergency needs, as well as installation and regular service. Call 724-366-8046 to get the help you need today. Your hometown team of technicians, Chips Residential Services.
Two Brothers Tree and Stump Service is your local, fully insured, expert tree removal and advanced tree trimming service based right in Uniontown. Brothers Jared and Justin Gibson and their team bring more than 2 decades combined experience to stump and tree removal, but also provide general clearing services and some landscaping services too. So whatever your outdoor needs are, Two Brothers is ready to help you today with customizable plans and a commitment to getting the job done right. Call them today, 724-415-9183.
Back here at Bill Power Stadium, 37-0. Ironton leading the Uniontown Red Raiders. Latest score is Zane Williams, 55-yard touchdown run. And they'll send away another kickoff here. The Red Raiders will pick up at the 6-yard line. It's Zion Hopes. Hopes at the 15-20. And Hopes isn't going to get any farther there, Tony. So he's driven back at the Uniontown 20-yard line.
Yeah, they're going to. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 17, 16. Wow.
I thought he got forward progress.
Yeah, I thought they were going to give it to him up to the 20, but.
Yeah, really didn't get a good spot there at all.
No.
And that's where Uniontown will go to work, 1st and 10. Ready down to 7:02 left here in the second quarter with the clock continuing to run. Our halftime show will be brought to you by the Radcliffe Martin Law Firm. We'll recap the first half scoring and stats and take a look back at some of last night's final scores from around the high school football world, including the games we brought you here on WMBS. Our out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by the sports medicine team at the WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital. Inside handoff, getting driven back and losing 5 there on the carry for the Red Raiders. That was
Michael Thomas.
Michael Thomas. So Thomas is playing today.
Yeah, just had no place to go. Tell you what, the Ohio fans are only hoping that Cleveland looks this good tomorrow morning. This team looks like the Browns, and hopefully the Browns play like this tomorrow morning in London.
Yeah, the way they're playing, they might give the Browns a pretty good game.
Yeah. Caden Edwards could be the 42nd quarterback since, 2000 or something like that?
Well, they have a new starter tomorrow as well, and Dylan Gabriel.
Right.
He actually is making NFL history as the first rookie ever to start a game played outside the continental U.S. and another 5-yard loss here back to the 7 as Thomas going the wrong way. What's Uniontown's total yards so far in this game, Tony, if you could add it up quickly?
Oh, let's see. I can add it up quickly. It's minus 26.
Wow. That is hard to believe.
Yep.
Back at the 7 now.
Yeah, you get Hinsey minus 10, Tayshawn Jackson minus 4, Cam Dugan minus 2, Michael Thomas minus 10.
We were kind of surprised this game was scheduled against a team the caliber of Ironton, but both teams wanted a game here today. Uniontown needed to fill a homecoming slot, and Ironton didn't have anyone else on the schedule as well. And a little quick out near side pass dropped again, intended there for Gavin Radford. And the Red Raiders will have to punt again. And if you look at Ironton's opponents, Tony, over the last couple of years, they have not been afraid to travel. They played last year St. Francis up in Hamburg, New York, Bishop Hartley in Columbus, Clarkson North from Arkansas, also Pikeville from Kentucky. And then, of course, had their playoff run when they knocked off Liberty Center to win a state championship. And they've had some out-of-state opponents again this year as well as Smithburger sends the punt away. Working off to his right there is Baker. And Baker trying to scoop it up. He will back at his own 45 with some running room. Baker coming near side, back across midfield, inside the 40. Little shake and bake move now inside the 30. Baker still loose inside the 20, and finally brought down to the 19-yard line. And a nice kickoff, or a punt return there, from Braden Baker.
Yeah, very nice. Able to track that ball down, kind of bounced away from him on about the 40-yard line, scooped it up at the 49 of Ironton and made a great return all the way down to the 19-yard line.
And keep it right here just to make sure we don't miss a score here, Tony, the way Ironton's been striking up 37-0 with 3:40 left before halftime.
Yeah, I haven't had to work too hard doing scoring summaries here in this game, that's for sure.
They've all been quick. We'll see if we get another quick one here with Caden Edwards coming out. Easton Connell now in the backfield with him. 4 wideouts. Trips to the far side. Now reposition Connell directly behind him out of a pistol set. Edwards takes the snap. Play fake. Connell, good block. Screen out far side. Pass complete. Going there to Jacob Hughes, and Hughes able to take this one down to the 5-yard line. So that goes as a 13-yard gain from Edwards to Hughes. And that'll set up 1st and goal. Speaking of Hughes, Tony, let's say congratulations out to the Hughes family. David's son getting married today.
Yes, Jake saying I do, so congratulations to him.
There's David Hughes from the Sprouse Insurance Group, longtime sponsor of the WMBS pregame show here on our high school sports broadcast. So now 1st and goal from the 5-yard line, 2:34 left here in the second quarter. Already 37-0, Ironton over Uniontown. I'll go with a T formation here, Tony, with Edwards under center. And Edwards with a handoff right up the middle, and walking into the end zone there is Zane Williams for another touchdown. This is a 5-yard run for Williams. He's all 5s, Tony. Last touchdown run 55. This one for 5 to extend the lead now to 43-0.
Yeah, Williams now 3 carries, 77 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Score occurring here just outside the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. Lead at 43-0. We were joking that if Ironton wanted to, they might be able to put up 100 here today, and if we didn't have a running clock, they probably could. Well, they've been going down the field pretty much at will as the extra point from Waginger is up and through. And with 1:37 left before halftime, it's 44-0. Ironton over Uniontown. We're back at 60 on the CR Prada Group High School Sports Day.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office?
bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sprowls Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to sprowlsinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Do you need a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howell Notary Services is here for you, offering UPA and West Virginia plates and ready to assist with your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, and ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. Serving Fayette County and all surrounding areas. Open weekdays from 10 to 8:30 and Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howell Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield. Call 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Fields to kick off again for Ironton, already down to 27 seconds left before halftime. Fields angles it off here on the near side. Will get scooped up by Uniontown Zion Hopes right around the 5-yard line. Hopes racing up the field. And he'll just get down to the 13. And that'll likely be, Tony, well, actually been injuries that will stop the clock. Red Raider down here right around the 30-yard line in some pain.
17.
Not even on our roster. Trent Volk wearing 17. Hope he's okay.
Yeah, he's still down. Tried to get off the field, but he's trying to. Yeah, he's running off. That's a good sign.
Uniontown get one last play in here before the halftime break. Again, Uniontown without a first down in this first half. We'll see what they set up here. Late substitution coming in with late lineman checking in as they're trying to get personnel lined up. Aiden Brame. Now they'll wind the clock as Hinsey out of the pistol will just hand it off, and another negative play, a loss of 4 on the handoff to Michael Thomas, and that'll end the second quarter. So we've reached halftime, 44-0, Ironton, Ohio over Uniontown. Stay tuned, our halftime show being brought to you by the Radcliffe Martin Law Firm comes your way next here on WMBS, the Triple M High School Sports Network, and YouTube Live.
This is the time to save big at Autoland on a new Hyundai. All with the quality that lets Hyundai offer America's best warranty. Hyundai Owner Assurance with 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain protection, 5-year, 60,000-mile bumper-to-bumper protection, unlimited roadside assistance, plus 3-year, 36-month complimentary maintenance. But there's many more reasons to buy your Hyundai at Autoland. First, they're a family-owned dealership that served the area for over 60 years. Second, you'll deal with friendly hometown salespeople. And third is Autoland's award-winning service department, who will continue to take care of you and your Hyundai long after the sale. So stop by Autoland Hyundai, downtown Uniontown. Visit their website, autolandhyundai.com, or call 724-437-9999. And remember, you always pay less to drive the best at Autoland Hyundai. Ready to score big on your next home? Well, great news. Huge savings are waiting for you at Clayton Homes of Bell Vernon. From open floor plans perfect for game day parties to energy-efficient homes that will help you save money all season long, these homes are built to deliver. Don't wait on the sidelines. Make the winning play today and find the home that fits your family and lifestyle. Visit Clayton Homes of Bell Vernon at 4500 Route 51.
Are you ready to indulge in the best pizza around? Are you looking for a lunch or dinner spot with all your favorite Italian classics coupled with mouth-watering daily specials? Then it's time to visit 2G Brothers Pizza, located at 123 Matthew Drive in Uniontown. Specials and customer favorites include Thursday's Sicilian-style pizza and Saturday's chicken parmesan. Call 724-439-5600 today and let 2G Brothers handle the rest. Your taste buds will be glad you did.
Amidar Transit, locally owned and operated by the Scott family, have been helping students travel to school safely in the Fayette County area for more than 4 years. Amidar Transit is a proud sponsor of Laurel Highlands High School sports and wishes all the area teams good luck. For more information about Amidar Transit, call them 724-439-3164. 724-439-3164, or stop by their office at 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown.
Injured in an accident and don't know where to turn or what to do? Here at Ratcliffe Martin Law, we can help you navigate your issues and resolve your claim. Unlike firms nowadays that advertise aggressively for your case and aren't even located in the state, we're right in your backyard. We have the knowledge to quickly and efficiently handle your claim. Don't waste time on an out-of-state attorney who will dilly-dally and then tell you to get a local attorney. Give us a call right now and see how we can help you. Ratcliffe Martin Law, 724-439-3930.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman is your go-to agent in Uniontown for the service you deserve at the price you want. So try to combine home and auto today. State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 724-592-6308 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
Brian Rozak and Tony Anola back here at Bill Power Stadium. Halftime, the Ironton Fighting Tigers dominating the Uniontown Red Raiders 44-0. Again, our halftime show being brought to you by the Ratcliffe Martin Law Firm. Tony, is your halftime stats. They're brought to you by Farmana Pharmacy, now located in the Health First Medical Center building on Route 119 near the Fayette County Fairgrounds.
Thanks, Brian. For the Ironton Tigers, Caden Edwards passing 4 completions in 5 attempts. 118 yards, 2 touchdown passes, one a 39-yard pass to Braden Baker, and the other a 53-yard touchdown pass to Tyson Harvey. As mentioned, Baker 1 catch 39, Harvey 1 catch 53, Jacob Hughes had a catch for 13 yards, and Bryson Mullins had the other catch for 13 yards. On the rushing end, Caden Edwards, 2 rushes for 64 yards. He did have that 39-yard touchdown run. Zane Williams, 3 carries for 77 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 from 55 out and 1 from 5 yards out. And Braden Baker on that scoop and score from 12 yards out had his touchdown run. Ironton, 11 offensive plays, only 11 offensive plays, scored 44 points in that first half. 11 offensive plays, 153 yards rushing, 118 yards passing, 271 yards of total offense. They had 1 penalty for 5 yards. They had 2 first downs, and they committed 0 turnovers in that first half. On the other side for Uniontown, not a whole lot. Braden Hinsey was 0 for 5 passing. Rushing-wise, Hinsey 1 carry for -10. Tayshawn Jackson 5 carries for -4. Michael Thomas 3 carries for -14. And Cam Dugan 1 carry for -2. -30 yards rushing, no yards passing, -30 yards of total offense in that first half. Committed 1 turnover, that the interception, and they were 1 for 5 penalty-wise and did not make a first down in that first half.
And, Tony, maybe I have a short memory, but I never remember a team, at least in recent history, with -30 yards in the first half.
I can't remember it either, Brian. We might have seen minus rushing and plus passing or something like that, but I've never seen anything like this. So it's one of those deals, Uniontown just being completely dominated.
And they just named the homecoming queen here at Uniontown, Arrington Scott. Of course, that's former Uniontown Athletic Director Aaron Scott's daughter. So congratulations to Arrington Scott, the homecoming queen here at Uniontown for 2025. So it's 44-0, Ironton leading Uniontown. We'll take a look at some final scores from last night when the halftime show brought to you by the Radcliffe Martin Law Firm returns, and it's 44-0 Ironton over Uniontown here on WMBS.
Hello, my name is James Santilli, and I'm asking for your vote this November for Fayette County Recorder of Deeds. As a lifelong county resident, it would be an honor to represent you. I have lived my life, both personally and professionally, treating others how I would want to be treated, always with the foundation of good faith, recognizing we all have so much in common. I am seeking a political position, but it should be an apolitical office. That's my promise. I hope you will consider voting for me this November.
Paid for by the candidate.
Accidents can happen at any time. At Stewart Collision Service in Uniontown, we are here to repair your vehicle to pre-accident condition. Have dents? Stewart Collision Service does paintless dent repair. So give us a call at 724-437-9381 or stop by 73 East Fayette Street for all your collision needs. We work with all insurances. Stewart Collision supports our local high school sports team and wish you the best this season. That's Stewart Collision Service, 73 East Fayette Street in Uniontown, 724-437-9381.
Casey's Sports Cafe, located at 243 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown and owned by the Vernon family, wants you to know they have new hours. Monday and Friday from 7 to 3, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 7 to 7, and Saturday and Sunday, 7 to 2. Come on into Casey's and check out their new menu ideas and entrees. They can also cater your next event. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, Casey's is the place to eat. Call 724-550-4126. Casey's, the best in Fayette County.
I've been thinking about switching primary care providers. It takes forever to get an appointment, and when I finally get in, the staff acts like they don't even care that I'm there.
That's so frustrating. You deserve a provider who listens, values your time, and truly cares about your health.
That's exactly what I need. Someone who sees me as a person, not just another name on a chart.
Then you should check out Montgomery Medical. They treat you like family, offer personalized care, and even have same-day appointments.
At Montgomery Medical, your health is our priority. Call 724-569-8100 Montgomery Medical. A family tradition of family medicine.
When it comes to protecting what you love, you want an insurance agent that cares more. Cares more about your world, more about what you need. And that's exactly what you'll get with Uniontown Allstate agent David Bates. An agent who doesn't just know what it's like to live in Uniontown, but wants to protect life here as much as you do. Call David Bates at 724-439-9700 for your free quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valets. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
The T-Berry Law Office and attorney Vincent M. T-Berry specialize in criminal defense, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. The T-Berry Law Office is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. When you need to consult an attorney, make your first call to attorney Vincent M. T-Berry and the T-Berry Law Office. It'll be the only call you need to make. Phone 724-430-0300 or visit their website at tberrylawoffice.com. The T-Berry Law Office. Small town, big results.
The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
Back here at Bill Powers Stadium, halftime show brought to you by the Radcliffe Martin Law Firm. Let's take a look at some final scores around the WPIAL. Start with one game from earlier on today down at Couple Stadium on Pittsburgh's south side. The Carrick Raiders knocking off Brownsville by a score of 46-12. Again, our scoreboard brought to you by the sports medicine team at the WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital. We brought you two games here on WMBS last night. Ringgold a 47-7 win over Laurel Highlands. That game played at Joe Montana Stadium. And California 50-0 blanking of Carmichael's in Greene County last night. Other local scores, Albert Gallatin 62, Clear Spring, Maryland 27. The Colonials now 7-0 and will have Albert Gallatin's final home game against Weir, West Virginia on October the 24th for you here on the WMBS YouTube page. DuBois also with a win over Connellsville, 38-24 last night. Big Six conference games from yesterday. Chartiers Valley 36, Bell Vernon 35. Char Valley scoring a touchdown late and going for two and getting it, and getting the 1-point win over the Leopards. Trinity also a 33-22 win over Thomas Jefferson. Rare to see the Jags lose a conference game, Tony.
Yeah, it's unusual, and that's the thing. It's been one of those topsy-turvy seasons so far. You look at Char Valley and look at Trinity as well. I mean, it's interesting now to see who's on top of the section.
Fraser losing an Eastern Conference game last night to Leechburg 48-14. Other Tri-County South finals, it was Avella 48, Mapletown 12. Bentworth shutting out West Green 42-0, and Jefferson Morgan a 37-19 win over Beth Center. Other scores around the WPIAL last night will start up in 6A, Quad County Conference. Canton McMillan 33, Seneca Valley 29. North Allegheny defeating Mount Lebanon 28-19. And Norwin a touchdown win over Hempfield 33-26. Down in 5A, Allegheny 6 Conference. Bethel Park 75. Baldwin 14. Don't be surprised if Baldwin goes independent next year. Peters Township 21, Moon 10, and Upper St. Clair 50, South Fayette 14. Big East Conference games from yesterday. Penn Trafford 33, Gateway 23. Kiski a 34-13 win over Greater Latrobe, and Woodland Hills, my alma mater, a 50-14 win over Armstrong. Northeast Conference games, North Hills 14, Plum 13, and Pine Richland a 63-19 win over Penn Hills. Greater Allegheny Conference games in 4A, Hampton 35, Indiana 7. Mars 56, Knock Nothing, and West Mifflin giving McKeesport a pretty good game last night. Tigers, though, win it. Come on, Smell back in the lineup, and they win by a touchdown, 28-21. Parkway Conference last night, Aliquippa 19, West Allegheny 7. Blackhawk 51, Ambridge 20, and Newcastle a 34-14 win over Montour. Down in 3A, Allegheny 7 Conference, Borough 41, Valley 21. It took overtime, but Highlands knocked off Freeport 28-27, and Amani Christian 61-0 over East Allegheny. Interstate Conference matchups, Elizabeth Forward 56, Derry 7. Mount Pleasant 42, Greensburg Salem 29, and Southmoreland 41, Yock nothing. A big game upcoming in a couple of weeks. Southmoreland against Elizabeth Forward will likely decide the Interstate Conference title. Western Hills Conference finals from last night. Avonworth 46, Quaker Valley 7. Central Valley 34, North Catholic 28, and Hopewell shutting out McGuffey 63-0. 2A Allegheny Conference finals from yesterday. Apollo Ridge 18, Steel Valley 14. Osh a 14-13 win over South Park. Century Conference, Washington 55, Keystone Oaks nothing. Seton LaSalle 53, Stowe Rocks nothing, and Waynesburg a win over Carlinton 36-6. Midwestern Conference, Beaver Falls 28, Union 22. New Brighton 35, Mohawk 30, or check that, New Brighton 38, Mohawk 35. Good game between those two teams. Riverside defeating Freedom 37-7, and Western Beaver 27, Elwood City 12. Single A Big 7 conference games from last night. Laurel 63, Summit Academy 8. Shenango 13, Rochester 12, and Southside Beaver a 63-13 win over Northgate. Black Hills Conference final scores. Bishop Canevin 54, Sarah Catholic 14. Chartiers Houston defeating Monessen 37-18, and Fort Cherry over Cornell 56-20. Eastern Conference Finals, Brentwood 27, Riverview 14. Clareton shutting out Springdale 51-0, and Jeanette a 37-22 win over Greensburg Central Catholic. Non-conference games from last night, Beaver a win over Deer Lakes 45-7. Butler a 35-27 win over University High School of Morgantown. Central Catholic a 69-7 win over Shaler. Fox Chapel competitive but losing to Franklin Regional last night 21-10. Karn City a close win over Westinghouse from the Pittsburgh City League, 28-24. Ligonier Valley, 67, and Charleroi, 13, and Neshannock defeating Burgettstown, 34-7. Here at Bill Power Stadium this afternoon, it's Ironton, Ohio, 44, and Uniontown, nothing at the half. We'll bring you second half action in just a couple of minutes here on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and YouTube Live.
Mauser's Tire Center has been serving the region for more than 50 years, offering new, used, and recap tires, as well as tire repair. Mauser's is located on Route 40 West at Seawrights Crossroads. Need new tires? Call Mauser's today at 724-245-2410 and let them get you ready for the road. Mauser's Tire Center, your trusted source for new and used tires for more than 5 decades. Wishing all area high school football teams a successful and healthy 2025 season.
Magisterial District Judge Nathan Henning extends his best wishes to the Laurel Highlands Mustangs, the Uniontown Red Raiders, and all our local teams for a great season. District Judge Nathan Henning recognizes that a successful season requires teamwork. It is the result of the hard work of the players and coaches and the support of their families. Good luck to the Laurel Highlands Mustangs and Uniontown Red Raiders from District Judge Nathan Henning.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatrics, cosmetics, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
NovaCare Rehabilitation in Uniontown is accessible for all of your recovery needs. New at NovaCare is pelvic floor physical therapy, a specialized program to treat patients with pelvic floor dysfunction related to bladder, bowel, sexual function, and pregnancy postpartum. These issues can affect both women and men and include urinary frequency, urgency and incontinence, pelvic pain, constipation, IBS, menopause, painful periods, and more. Call 724-437-0556 for an appointment in Uniontown. Personalize your care with NovaCare.
At the Davis & Davis Law Firm, we understand that facing legal challenges can be overwhelming. That's why we are here to guide you along the way. This is attorney Michael Mays, and at Davis & Davis Law Firm, we have over 45 years of experience, and our team is dedicated to fighting for your rights and making sure you can maximize the amount of money that you deserve. If you are hurt, injured, or need help with workers' compensation, call us today for your free consultation at 724-437-2799. The Davis & Davis Law Firm, you won't pay us anything until we win your case.
Whether you're buying or selling a home, Jeff Dennis of RE/MAX Select Realty is your local realtor of choice. Jeff and his team are proud members of our community and have the skills, knowledge, and ability to meet your needs. Call them today at 724-933-6300, extension 903, or visit them in person, 542 Morgantown Street in Uniontown. And remember to follow Jeff Dennis' team RE/MAX Select Realty on Facebook today.
When you are looking to make some extra cash for your aluminum cans, visit Cherokee Recycling, where aluminum can is king. Cherokee Recycling is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 4:30, and Saturdays, 8 to 12 noon, closed Sundays and holidays. Give Marcus or Braggs a call today, 724-439-3228, for Cherokee Recycling, where recycling makes the most sense.
Brian Rozak, Tony Anola back here at Bill Power Stadium. About 2 minutes and 41 seconds until the start of the third quarter. Ironton, Ohio, a 44-0 lead over the Uniontown Red Raiders. Looking at the first half scoring summary, Ironton scored 46 seconds into the game on a Caden Edwards 39-yard touchdown run. Braden Baker then with a 29-yard score. It was actually just a 12-yard run from Baker. Williams had the initial 17, fumbled. Baker picked it up and took it into the end zone for a touchdown. Then Ironton scoring on a safety on a punt that was blocked and went through the back half of the end zone. Baker then scoring on a 39-yard pitch pass to make it 23-0. The next score, Caden Edwards finding Tyson Harvey on a 53-yard pass for a touchdown. That made it 30-0. We're still at the 131 mark of the first. Zane Williams then two more scores, both in the second quarter. One touchdown run of 55, the other of 5 yards to make it 44-0. And A lot of scoring, Tony, on the Ironton side there in the first half.
Well, and as we said, Brian, a lot of scoring, but think of it is only ran 11 plays offensively, which is kind of impressive. So, quick strike offense, you're only talking about, I think the longest drive they had was a 3-play drive to start the game. But after that, pretty much 1 or 2 plays in each scoring drive after that. So it's one of those deals. Uniontown just can't find it right now, and we'll see what happens here the second half.
You mentioned we actually had a running clock late in the first quarter. We had former Uniontown head coach Keith Jeffries up in the press box with us as well. He said the last time he remembers it happening is when Uniontown was up over Southmoreland back, he believes, in 2008 when they had Doogie Sander as the starting quarterback taking on the Scotties. They went up 35-0 in the first quarter and actually played 6-minute quarters in the second half.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if we see something like that now. You see the referees talking to the Ironton coaches, so we got to wonder maybe something's in the works. We'll probably find out here soon enough.
We'll see what they decide. We'll step aside for a quick 30-second time on Ironton 44, Uniontown nothing. Second half comes your way next in 30 here on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network and YouTube Live.
In a world of big corporations and interpersonal experiences, there's something truly special about family-owned businesses. For over 70 years, the Mike Kelly Automotive family has been serving the community with integrity, honesty, and a commitment to putting families first. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Our commitment to excellent sales and service remains stronger than ever. Visit us today and experience the Mike Kelly Automotive difference. Because when you buy from us, you buy from family.
Back here at Bill Power Stadium, ready to start the third quarter. Let's see if we get 12 minutes on the clock, Tony, or a smaller amount. It's going to be 8.
See 8, yep.
It's going to put 8 minutes on the clock here for the third quarter. Try to get Ironton home a little bit early. Maybe get you to dinner a little bit early.
Trying to get them home before the street lights come on.
Yes, yes. Well, really, it was a great crowd here this afternoon. You mentioned the cars lining up down on Grant Street. Tremendous turnouts. But unfortunately, the game result for the home fans, not what they had hoped for here this afternoon.
Well, I'll tell you what, you've got a lot of Ironton fans here. I mean, they travel well. There's no doubt about it.
I credit their fan base, Tony. Even the folks still watching our live broadcast, it's 44-0, start of the third quarter, and a lot of fans still hanging on, and we certainly appreciate that.
Right. Trying to give you I'm watching the referees to see what they're doing.
And they're going to put 10 minutes on the clock instead of 8.
Okay, there you go.
Now still shorter than the normal length of 12. These kids will still get to play 20 minutes of football here in the second half.
Literally 20 minutes.
Yes. Of 21, because there'll be a minute break.
Yeah, true.
In between the third and the fourth quarter. And that'll be about it. 50-50 probably paid out pretty good today.
I didn't get a ticket today, although with my luck I wouldn't have hit it anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
I think Manny was even playing today as David Field sends it away.
Manny probably won.
With a little boot down the field, picked it up here at the 20-yard line. The Red Raiders just taking it up just shy of the 30. It was Tayshawn Jackson on the kick return. And Edwards fumbled. Or check that, Jackson fumbled there, Tony. And Ironton picked it up.
Wow. So they're going to have first down on the 30. So that's the third turnover the second turnover for Uniontown. They had fumbled earlier, but able to recover it. So that goes along with the interception that Hinsey threw in that first half.
It's almost hard to believe you have this many things go against them. The way this game's panned out on the Uniontown side. Opening kick return of the third quarter, you cough up the football.
Well, you know what, though, too? You when you think about it, even that score early in the first quarter, whenever it was fumbled by Williams and able to be picked up and run in, that was one of those things where kind of snake bit whenever you see things like that happen.
Wyatt Wolf's the new quarterback for Ironton, and he's going to air it out. Looking end zone to the double coverage. Pass overthrown, intended for Landon Thomas. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Wolf, only a freshman, getting some action here today.
A good opportunity for him. 6'3", 170 pounds. Good size for a freshman.
Good looking throw, too. Got a nice arm. So Edwards will finish 4 for 5 on the day, 118 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Here's Wolf going back to work out of that same pistol set. Take the snap, hand it off here on the near side, and carrying the football down to the 20-yard line. There was Easton Cottle. Cottle close to a first down. I think less than a yard short there, Tony.
Yeah,
it'll be 3rd and short.
Yep, 9-yard pickup for Cottle.
A 3rd and less than a yard here for Ironton, with Wolf out of a more traditional shotgun. Cottle off to his right, 3 wideouts, twins to the near side, 1 to the far side, and a little pitch pass going here to Landon Thomas. And Thomas should have enough here for an Ironton first down to the Uniontown 18. Needed less than a yard, got 3. And that'll be another first down for Ironton now at the Uniontown 18-yard line, with 7:23 left on a running clock here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, and we're going to have to give Wyatt Wolf a completion.
Yes, those pitch passes count as passes, not runs. And Wolf back out of the pistol with Cottle behind him. Wolf takes the snap. Pressure coming. Flushed out to the far side. The freshman, the throw down the field. Low pass. They're going to rule incomplete. Intended there for Joey Weaver. And it'll be 2nd and 10. You talked about the history, Tony, of this Ironton program. Also picked up state championship wins along with last year in 79 and 89. Certainly a rich history. 15-time state semifinalist. 3-9 all-time in state championship games. And a playoff record of 68 and 37. 2nd and 10. Another pitch back to Cottle. And Cottle getting down to the 15-yard line. Give him 3. Be 3rd down and 7.
Well, you know, it's one of those things, Brian, you talk about 3-9 in a championship game, but how about being there 12 times?
Oh, I agree.
Mean, that's impressive.
And having an overall record of 68 and 37 in the postseason. They've made 40 playoff appearances, including the last 7 years in a row. And again, Coach Pendleton, the 2020 Ohio Coach of the Year. And Wolf again out of the pistol set, setting up a little backside screen. Pass complete there to Brian Kidd, and Kidd taking it down inside the 5-yard line before he's gang tackled. It'll be another Ironton first down. Pickup of 10, maybe 11 there, with 5:30 left here in the 3rd quarter.
Nice little play right there.
We had a late flag that was thrown there, Tony, as well, right around the 3-yard line. See right there behind the official?
Yep, I do.
Haven't got a signal, though, yet. Dead ball foul and sportsmanlike conduct against Uniontown. That'll be half the distance to the goal line.
So that results in a 1.5-yard penalty for Uniontown. We'll make it 2. Only their 2nd penalty of the day.
And they bring the football down to the 2-yard line, with Ironton up 44-0 over Uniontown. And 4:42 left here in the 3rd. So Wyatt Wolf out of the pistol set again. This time the handoff going to Aiden Justice, his first carry of the game. Will actually result in a loss, about a yard loss there for Justice, who's another freshman, 6 foot, 180 pounds.
Yeah, just trying to get some guys in to get a little experience. Justice, pretty good size, though, 6 foot, 180 for a freshman.
Take it Uniontown's not driving down to Ironton tomorrow morning for a JV game on a Sunday, are they, Tony?
I would think not. No, I would think not.
So here we go. 2nd and goal now from the Uniontown 4. Snap taken there by Wolf, rolling to the far side, throws into the end zone. The pass was tipped and actually almost intercepted. The intended wide receiver there was Joey Weaver. Weaver couldn't hang on. And Taylor Galloway close to an interception there on the Uniontown side.
Yeah, that ball actually kind of went in and out of Galloway's hands. Thought he could have picked it off. Thought it was going to be picked off, actually, but just couldn't hold it.
So now 3rd and goal from the Uniontown 4. We're down to 3:33 left here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, and Wolf coming in throwing 5 passes already here. early in this third quarter.
He'll reposition the troops. And Easton Cottle back as the tailback behind Wolf, and I'll reposition Cottle on his left hip as Wolf takes the snap, run the whole way here on the near side and into the end zone for another Ironton touchdown as freshman Wyatt Wolf from 4 yards out. And the lead increased now to 50-0 for Ironton over Uniontown with 2:55 left here in the third.
Wolf with that little 4-yard touchdown scamper. A nice job.
First score on either side here in the third quarter. Now Wagginger on for the extra points. Late lineman checking in here, Caleb Porter. A little confusion here with a lot of young players into the game on the Ironton side. And now Wagginger for the extra points. Kick is up on the way, and that kick is good. So with 2:18 left here in the third quarter, now 51-0. Ironton over Uniontown. We're back in 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Day.
Amidar Transit, locally owned and operated by the Scott family, have been helping students travel to school safely in the Fayette County area for more than 4 years. Amidar Transit is a proud sponsor of Laurel Highland High School sports and wishes all the area teams good luck. For more information about Amidar Transit, call them 724-439-3164, 724-439-3164, or stop by their office at 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown. Ready to score big on your next home? Well, great news. Huge savings are waiting for you at Clayton Homes of Bell Vernon. From open floor plans perfect for game day parties to energy-efficient homes that will help you save money all season long, these homes are built to deliver. Don't wait on the sidelines. Make the winning play today and find the home that fits your family and lifestyle. Visit Clayton Homes of Bell Vernon at 4500 Route 51.
David Fields with a kickoff. On the return here for Uniontown is Nate Heiss. And Heiss, a good run back there. Tony taking it back close to the 40-yard lines where Uniontown will start first and 10. We're down under a minute left here in the third quarter.
And as we said, a running clock continuous, so second half's going to be pretty quick.
Think about it, Tony. This game kicked at 3:30. It's only 4:48.
Right.
If you had a normal 7 o'clock start, you'd be here late third quarter at 8:18.
Yeah. Yeah.
To put that in perspective. We had a Triple Live scoreboard show with Don Rebel. Nick would be having to fill some time or send off to some bonus coverage.
You have to get Don to cover halftime scores.
Yes. Hinsey with a handoff there, run up the middle for 3, and that'll be the final play of this third quarter, and a positive run for Uniontown. That was Michael Thomas on the carry. That'll be the only play Uniontown runs from scrimmage here in the third. So after 3 quarters of football, it's 51-0. Ironton over Uniontown. We're back with a 4th and 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Day.
At Farmana Pharmacy, you're more than just a prescription. You're a part of a pharmacy that is focused on your health. That's why Farmana Pharmacy focuses on just prescriptions. Pharmacists Jim Capuzzi and Cheryl Goodwin take the time to listen, answer your questions, and guide you to better health. To sign up as a patient, visit farmanapharmacy.com or phone 724-626-9600. Farmana Pharmacy, where prescription care comes first.
The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
Flag coming in here as Hinsey taking the snap here on the opening play of the fourth quarter. Be a dead ball false start against Uniontown. And Tony, I don't remember too many programs coming in here this type of enthusiasm following in history as we've seen here, just talking to a lot of the Ironton folks here over the last week. Impressive program.
It is an impressive program. Give them a lot of credit. And as you said, still a lot of people watching online, which that'll tell you the dedication and loyalty they have to this team.
Certainly wish them the best for another deep playoff run in 2025. And again, playing without a lot of bodies here today as well. Get some of those starters back, make this team even stronger. Again, they're coming off a rare loss against Wheelersburg last week as Hinsey takes the snap here. Pass complete. And the Red Raiders picking up yardage up to the 42. And that went to Nate Heiss on that reception. First set up 3rd and 6 here for Uniontown from their own 42. With 8:30 left here in the fourth quarter.
Now, I was just going to say first completion for Hinsey here today.
Uniontown still without a first down, though, in this game, Tony.
That is correct.
3rd and 6. Let's see if the Red Raiders can get one here. Something to build on for next week. Again, Uniontown will take on Northern Garrett of Maryland here next Friday night at 7. We'll have the live video on the WMBS YouTube page. Hinsey, screen, near side. Pass complete going there to Marcus Evans, but Evans stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Yard loss. Back to the 41. I'd roll the dice and just go for it here, Tony. It's 51-0. You haven't had a first down the whole game. What's the punt going to do for you at this juncture of the game with 7:45 to play?
I totally agree with you, Brian. You got to go for it. I mean, the punter's had enough practice already.
Yes. Leave the offense on the field. Just take a shot.
Yeah.
4th and 7. 7:30 to play. Football in your own 41.
Well, is Hinsey coming back out? It looks like the offense is out. Yep. Okay.
They're going to attempt to go for it here on 4th and 7. Trying to pick up a first down against this tough Ironton defense. Hinsey out of the shotgun. Protector back off to his right. 3 wideouts in the game. Now man coming in motion and fumbling the jet sweep there. And the ball's loose. Not going to matter. It was 4th down as Gavin Radford coughed it up, and Ironton will recover with 6:53 left in regulation. 51-0, Ironton over Uniontown. We're back in 30 here on the CR Parada Group High School Sports Day. Actually, an injury on the field. We'll step aside for a 60 here on WMBS.
Hey, y'all. John Marietta, the Hillbilly here. Mark your calendars on Saturday, October 25th. The historic State Theater will shake with the sound of Freedom Rock Fayette, featuring country music legend Lee Greenwood, performing his timeless anthem, God Bless the USA, along with Nashville star Ira Dean, Uptrick Pony. One night only, live music, patriotism, and community pride, all under one roof. Tickets are going fast. Grab yours now at pacommunityevents.com or at the State Theater box office. God bless y'all.
Do you have a job around the house that you just aren't sure how to tackle? Then it's time to call Fulham's Full Service, your Best in Fayette Gold Medal winner for professional maintenance and handyman. Fully licensed and insured, owner Cody Fulham does it all, from home renovations and repairs to landscaping and auto detailing. Needless to say, he's ready to help you. Call Fulham's today at 724-466-4194 and follow them on Facebook to learn more about their projects and the work they can do for you.
Gavin Radford was the injured Red Raider. Good to see, Tony, him get up under his own power. Now Ironton will go back to work here from the Uniontown 38 with a pitch going here to Kylan Grace, and a late flag coming in as Grace takes it down to the 32.
Yeah, that's going to be a face mask, no doubt. He was just pulled down by the face mask. So Grace going to pick
a 15-yard penalty.
Exactly.
Push the football down here just outside the 15-yard line. As Ironton will march down the field.
So a 6-yard gain for Grace, and then the 15-yard penalty against the Red Raiders.
Down to 5:54 to play. Now Wyatt Wolf back out of the pistol set with Grace behind him. Check that. That's 35 there, Braylon Nip. And it's going to be Wolf, though, with the football. And Wolf looked like he was going to be down, gets back up, coming near side. It was brought down low. Another flag coming in.
Yeah, I think you're either going to have hold or maybe even a crackback block there since he was going the other way. Blocking it back.
Against Ironton. Good to see the microphone on the official here today. I'd like to see more schools do that.
Yeah,
that allows the officials to clearly let us know what's exactly going on.
Yeah, that's it's unusual for us. Normally, we don't know what's going on. That's a big penalty there.
Pushing back to their own 36. It's 1st and 26. With Wolf back out of the pistol set, Nip getting the football. Nip up the middle. Carry a couple of Red Raiders down to the 20-yard line. Give them 15. Even their backups look good, Tony.
Yeah. Gonna be.
Be 2nd down and about 12 after that run. Football position just outside the 21. They need just inside the 10 for a 1st down. So Wolf here back out of the pistol. I think they change backs again. It's Justice back in there, and Justice has the football. Hole on the left side, and Justice takes it down close to a 1st down right around the 10-yard line. Give him 10, maybe 11 there on the run. With 3:48 to play, still 51-0 Ironton over Uniontown.
And another Red Raider down. Trying to see who that is. I can't get a number.
A hot afternoon. Clock stop, 3:47 to play. Injury timeout brought to you by the UPMC Rehabilitation Institute and physical therapist Jim Burns on Wayland Smith Drive. Phone 724-437-7500. The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute. Relief is closer than you think. We'll take a quick 30 here on WMBS.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car and drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Taylor Galloway, the injured Red Raider, helped off the field. Clock rolling again. They ruled Ironton short of the 1st down, so it's 3rd and 1, and Wolf looking to put it up. Wolf flushed on the far side, pulls it down, looks to run, and Wolf reaching for the pylon. Did he break the plane there? Officials are going to say no and rule him out just short. Will be a 1st down and set up about a 1st and goal here from the 1 with 3:17 to play.
Yeah, Wolf with a 10-yard pickup. And you're right, 1st and goal from the 1.
3:05 to play.
And running.
Yes, the clock continues to roll. With Wolf back in the pistol set. Nip right behind him. And Nip's going to get the football and take it in for another Ironton touchdown from a yard out to increase the lead now to 57-0 with 2:43 to play. So Braylon Nip puts more points on the board here for Ironton as they go up 57-0. The extra point now upcoming. Make it 58-0. Again, Beckham Waginger does the extra points and field goals while David Fields kicks off, and the extra point is up on the way and good. And with 2:10 left on a running clock, another point tacked on. 58-0 now. Ironton over Uniontown. We're back at 60 on the Sea Harbor Auto Group High School Sports Day.
I'm Bill Martin, partner at Radcliffe Martin Law. Did you know our office handles claims for people hurt at work? If you are injured at your job, you have certain rights under the Pennsylvania Workers' Compensation Act that your employer may not advise you of or simply disregard. Those would include rights to wage loss and medical benefits due to your injury. We help injured workers to make sure they receive the benefits they're entitled to by law. Call us at 724-439-3939. Radcliffe Martin Law, your local injury attorneys.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest. Now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
Back here at Bill Power Stadium, final minute. Ironton will kick off. Now up 58-0. Kickoff going back to Uniontown's Kai Richardson. And Richardson hit and drilled back there at the 28. Late flag coming in. Might get a targeting call there, Tony. Leading with the helmets.
I don't know. I think he actually might get a hold call on Uniontown.
Mentioned for the Red Raiders next week, they'll host Northern Garrett, then travel and take on Connellsville on the road the following week and wrap up the regular season at Southern Garrett. Called the penalty a block in the back, and not going to matter. I don't think Uniontown's even going to run another play. For Ironton, they're back at home next week. We'll take on Fairland from Proctorville, Ohio, and then travel to Gallia Academy and host Portsmouth to wrap up the regular season, and that'll do it. Time has expired. Your final score here on homecoming, 58-0. Ironton over Uniontown, and we're back to tell you all about it right after this on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and YouTube Live.
Good times and good food. It's all at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown, family owned and operated. Potter's has been a staple in the Uniontown community since 1950. So get out of the house and make your next night out at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown. Call them up at 724-438-9835. That's 724-438-9835. Or visit Potter's on Facebook. We'll see you at Potter's.
When your car is damaged, the name to remember is Ted Silva & Son Body and Fender Repair. Family owned and operated for 62 years and providing quality, reliable service, Ted Silva & Son offers complete collision service, minor to major repairs, frame and unibody repair, and glass installation. They'll blueprint your vehicle for repair and work with your insurance company. With their environmentally friendly waterborne paint process, Ted Silva & Son not only cares for our community and children, they care for our environment. Located on Atlas Road in Hopwood, it's their goal to alleviate the stress of an accident and assist you in any way. So bring your vehicle over to Silva. Call 724-437-2351. Now Ted Silva proudly introduces his new company, Target Safety Solutions, Atlas Road in Hopwood, providing vehicle alignments, calibrations, minor mechanical repairs, state inspections, including trailers up to 10,000 pounds. Safety, our target, your solution. Check their website at targetsafetysolutionsllc.com. Ted Silva is proud to support local high school sports.
Ready to update your home? Find what you need at Zen's Construction Warehouse. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff will be happy to help you the old-fashioned way. Zen's is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 2. 485 Walnut Hill Road in Continental. Zen's Construction Warehouse, 724-366-8274. Or visit Zen's Construction Warehouse's Facebook page.
Zen's Construction Warehouse, our surplus savings.
The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood is a proud supporter of local high school sports. In fact, their annual charity golf outing has contributed dozens of scholarships to Fayette County students. The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood, wishing all of our local high school teams a great season.
Brian Morozak, Tony Anola.
This is the time to save big at Autoland on a new Hyundai. All with the quality that lets Hyundai offer America's best warranty. Hyundai Owner Assurance with 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain protection, 5-year, 60,000-mile bumper-to-bumper protection, unlimited roadside assistance, plus 3-year, 36-month complimentary maintenance. But there's many more reasons to buy your Hyundai at Autoland. First, they're a family-owned dealership that served the area for over 60 years. Second, you'll deal with friendly hometown salespeople. And third is Autoland's award-winning service department, who will continue to take care of you and your Hyundai long after the sale. So stop by Autoland Hyundai, downtown Uniontown. Visit their website, autolandhyundai.com, or call 724-437-9999. And remember, you always pay less to drive the best at Autoland Hyundai.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
I've been thinking about switching primary care providers. It takes forever to get an appointment, and when I finally get in, the staff acts like they don't even care that I'm there.
That's so frustrating. You deserve a provider who listens, values your time, and truly cares about your health.
That's exactly what I need. Someone who sees me as a person, not just another name on a chart.
Then you should check out Montgomery Medical. They treat you like family, offer personalized care, and even have same-day appointments.
At Montgomery Medical, your health is our priority. Call 724-569-8100. Montgomery Medical, a family tradition of family medicine.
58-0 the final score. Ironton over Uniontown here on our post-game show. And Tony has all of your final stats brought to you by Farmana Pharmacy, now in the Health First Medical Center building, our 119, near the Fayette County Fairgrounds. Don't take it away.
All right, thanks, Brian. On the Ironton end offensively, Caden Edwards, 4 completions in 5 attempts, 118 yards, 2 touchdowns. That all happened in the first half. Wyatt Wolf came in the second half. He was 2 for 5 passing for 15 yards. Receiving-wise, 1 catch from Bryson Mullins for 13, 1 catch from Braden Baker from 39 yards. That was a touchdown. Brian Kidd with a catch for 12. Jacob Hughes a catch for 13. Tyson Harvey a 53-yard touchdown catch. And Landon Thomas a 3-yard reception. On the rushing end, Caden Edwards, 2 carries, 64 yards, 1 touchdown, that on a 39-yard run. Aiden Justice, 2 carries for 10 yards. Easton Cottle, 2 carries for 12 yards. Wyatt Wolf, 2 carries for 14 yards and a 4-yard touchdown run. Zane Williams, 3 carries, 77 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 from 55 and 1 from 5 yards out. Kylan Grace had a carry for 6. Braden Baker had a carry for 12 on that fumble recovery and scoop and score for a 12-yard touchdown run. And Braylon Knipp, 2 carries for 16 yards and a 1-yard touchdown run. Ironton ran 25 offensive plays. They had 211 yards rushing, 133 yards passing for 344 yards of total offense. 2 penalties for 22 yards, 6 first downs, and they did not commit a turnover. On the other side for Uniontown, Brandon Hinsey was 2 for 7 passing for 5 yards. He did have 1 interception. Completions to Marcus Evans, 1 for -1, and Nate Heiss, 1 catch for 6 yards. On the rushing end, Braden Hinsey, 1 carry for -10. Tayshawn Jackson, 5 carries for -4. Michael Thomas, 4 carries for -11. And Cam Dugan, 1 carry for -2. 18 offensive plays for Uniontown, -27 yards rushing, 5 yards passing, -22 total yards of offense today. 5 penalties for 37 yards. They did not make a first down the whole game, and they had 3 turnovers, 2 fumbles, and an interception.
And, Tony, every team should strive to be like Ironton is. First-class program, top-notch. They even pray with every opponent, win or lose after the game. Just the way they conduct their program, talking with everybody there throughout the week, extremely helpful. And if you're trying to build a top-notch program, you should try to mirror what they do here in Ironton.
I totally agree with you. They have a spectacular program. And, you know, and here's something, Brian, it's not major, but I was impressed with it when he gave you all the stats inside the charts, inside the depth charts, which was like, holy smoke, we never see anything like that. But, yeah, really an impressive program and a good team, and wish him luck the rest of the way out.
Certainly. It's been an enjoyable week prepping for this game and dealing with everybody from Ironton, Ohio, who certainly made our job a lot easier this week. Time now for our first Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County Super Play of the game. Plenty to choose from here on the Ironton side, Tony. And we're going to pick this 53-yard touchdown pass, which made it 29-0 at the time. It went from Caden Edwards to Tyson Harvey. and this occurred late in the opening quarter.
Edwards and Ironton going back to work with a long pass down the far sidelines, brought in by Tyson Harvey, and Harvey into the end zone for another Ironton touchdown.
There's certainly plenty of highlights to choose from. Edwards got the scoring started, 39-yard run, 46 seconds into the game. Baker, a couple of touchdowns, one after the Williams fumble. He ran in for the final 12 yards to get credited for the score. Also scored on a 39-yard pitch pass. They had the safety. They had the touchdown pass to Harvey that you just heard. 2 touchdown runs from Zane Williams, a 55 and 5. Wyatt Wolf, a 4-yard run on the nip, capping off the scoring with a 1-yard run, Tony.
Yeah, and like we said, Brian, only 25 offensive plays the whole game, and to put that many points on the board, extremely impressive.
We're back with a final word from Bill Powers Stadium in just a moment. 58-0, your final score, Ironton over Uniontown.
Bad hair day, bad day at the office, bad day behind the wheel. Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sprowell's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to sprowellsinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Looking for the highest quality products at the lowest prices? Shop and save on Walnut Hill in Uniontown has the widest selection of brands and the freshest offerings around. They specialize in your family's grocery needs. Save big and sign up for the Shop and Save Perks card to get money-saving benefits and discounts on gas. Shop and save. Walnut Hill Road, Uniontown, open 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Working hard to offer you the best at Shop and Save because it's the just right thing to do.
Do you need a fast, friendly notary service that is open in the evening? Sandy Howell Notary Services is here for you, offering new PA and West Virginia plates and ready to assist with your vehicle, boat, motorcycle, and ATV registrations and transfers, plate renewals, and more. Serving Fayette County and all surrounding areas, open weekdays from 10 to 8:30 and Saturdays from 9 to 5. Sandy Howell Notary Services, Dry Knob Road, Smithfield. Call 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
This is attorney Michael Mays of the Davis & Davis Law Firm. We have been helping injured people just like you recover millions of dollars for over 45 years. If you're hurt or injured, I want to meet you and make sure you get the money that you deserve. Call me at 724-437-2799 for your free consultation. The Davis & Davis Law Firm has been protecting our neighbors in Greene and Fayette counties for over 45 years. Go to davisanddavislaw.com or call 724-437-2799 for your free consultation.
Uniontown Detailing offers an all-inclusive auto care experience. Services include full auto detailing, professional ceramic coatings, window tinting, undercoating, paintless dent repair, and more. Uniontown Detailing has moved to a new location on 255 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown. Stop by and check them out today. Best of luck this season to all local teams from Uniontown Detailing.
Back wrapping things up at Bill Powers Stadium, the Ironton Fighting Tigers, a 58-0 win over the Uniontown Red Raiders. Ironton improving now to 6-1 on the season. The loss dropping Uniontown to 2-5. Red Raiders taking on Northern Garrett here at home next week. Final home game of the season for the Red Raiders. 7 o'clock start. We'll have it here on the WMBS YouTube page. Ironton back at home next week. They're taking on Fairland, Ohio from the Proctorville area. And they actually called their stadium, Tony, just found out, the Tank, because they had a former semi-professional football league team that was playing in Ironton, and they went by the Tanks.
And I bet you they fill it up every home game.
Yes, they do. I'm sure with the amount of folks that we saw just on our live stream here today and the folks that also made the trip here to Uniontown, Pennsylvania today to watch their Fighting Tigers in action. Tony, enjoyed it as always. Your final thoughts?
Final thoughts was that the Uniontown Red Raiders were just pretty much outmatched today. I mean, a really good program in Ironton. And hopefully Uniontown can bounce back and get ready for Northern Garrett next week.
Again, we'll have that game along with Laurel Highlands next week. The Mustangs taking on the Bell Vernon Leopards. 6 o'clock, Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. Both games will kick at 7. I have to thank Billy Dice behind the camera on our YouTube live video feed. Nick Barnchek back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys Law Studios. My broadcast partner, Tony Hanola. This is Brian Morozak. Have yourselves a pleasant good evening. Your final score from Bill Powers Stadium. The Ironton Fighting Tigers 58 and the Uniontown Red Raiders nothing. So long, everybody, from Uniontown High School.